At dagdag pa po dahil yung movant nung nakaraang hearing, si Senator Ping, ay wala po dito ngayon. So additional reason po that I fully second the motion of the good majority leader.
Chair,
There, yes, Honorable
I-
Marcoleta.
I honestly believe that the resolution of the municipality of Kalayaan is related to the issue which I raised in the last hearing when I objected the draft minutes of the February 4, 2026 meeting. And in that hearing, I proposed an edited version which to my mind reflects the entire transcript of his stenographic notes. I'd like to know, Mr. Chair, if any decision has been reached in that effect. Because, first of all, I'd like to inform the body that I provided a copy of my entire privilege speech several days ago, where I tackled the issue of my remarks having been spliced, twisted, and it was rebutted. It was not rebutted after all. Ang lahat po ng aking mga sinabi doon sa interpellation noon, ipinakita ko po sa aking privilege speech. Page by page, line by line, pati po yung timestamp ng ating recorded version ng hearing ng Commission on Appointments. At malinaw na malinaw po doon pinagdudugtong-dugtong ang mga pinagsasabi ko in order to make a statement, frame a different narrative, to project myself as if I have surrendered or I advocated the surrender of a part of our Philippine territory. Something that I did not even intend to do, nor advocated. Bakit po ganun? At tatanungin ko po ngayon ay ating mabuting secretary ng komisyon. Palagay ko po nabasa niya po yung buong transcript. Pwede po ba naming malaman, Mr. Chair, sa pamamagitan ng manifestasyon o deklarasyon ng ating kalihim ng komisyon? Base po, kung babasahin po nating, susuriin natin na masusi yung ating transcript, kung ano po yung naganap, kung ano yung sinabi, lalong-lalo na po sa party ko, alin po ba yung mas malapit po doon sa transcript? Yun po bang inobjekan ko na draft o yung pinopropose kong kapalit doon? Base lamang po sa transcript. Walang labis, walang kulang. Kasi po, Mr. Chair, tiningnan ko po yung transcript mismo eh. At tiningnan ko yung draft minutes. Meron pong lumilitaw doon na mga salita. Halimbawa, sa page 8 po ng first draft natin, may nabanggit po na Father of Maritime Education, Tomas Cloma. Madam Secretary, I appeal to the records. Tingnan po ninyo sa transcript kung meron pong bumanggit kahit sino ng salitang Father of Maritime Education, Tomas Cloma. Wala po. Sino nagdagdag nun? Dito po, yung mga pinagsasabi ko, binawasan. Sa page 8, dinagdagan. Anong klase pong minutes yun? Sino pong gumawa nun?
Honorable
Ito,
Marcoleta.
maliwanag po, page 8. Tingnan po ninyo yung transcript natin nung ating draft minutes. Nilagay niya Father of Maritime Education, Tomas Cloma. Pero pag binasi niyo po sa transcript, wala pong nagsalita nun. Sino man sa atin. Paano napunta yun? Kaya ko po kinu-question eh.
1 minute suspension. Resume. Secretary will now answer.
Mr. Chairperson, Your Honors, thank you. as the Secretary of the Commission on Appointments, please allow me to state at the onset that, of course, your CA Secretariat always stands on the side of accuracy and professionalism. And but at that time, Your Honor, I was not yet the Secretary of the Commission. However, I have seen the minutes of the February 4 minutes of the meeting of the committee on that day. And as is the practice, Your Honor, the committee secretary, based on the transcript of the stenographic notes and the video recording for the live broadcast of the hearing, makes the summarization of what happened during that meeting in the form of the minutes of the meeting, Your Honor. So I did notice, and I see now that in fact, those words were contained in the first original February 4 minutes of the committee meeting. And because of the new revised committee minutes, I have asked the Secretariat to go through it again. And in fact, in the second version, where I am now the signatory of the minutes, I have asked them to remove that phrase because indeed, perhaps it was an addition made by the committee secretary, and I have asked her to explain why she had included those words as a phrase, and she said that she had done some research on her part. So that is the answer of the committee secretary, and in fact, minutes of the meetings are subject to the correction of the members who spoke during the meeting, and they can present their revisions and corrections, as I too, because I am a signatory of the minutes, I am also allowed to review it. And in fact, before I signed this particular one, I had asked them to revise, and the committee secretary did acknowledge that perhaps that was not an accurate reflection of what was said during the meeting, and she complied with my instruction to revise it, Mr. Chairman, Your Honor. And so that in the revised version, that phrase also no longer appears, Your Honor. Mr. Chairman.
Mr.
Mr.
Chair,
Chair.
nasaan na yung revised version ngayon? Does it reflect also accurately the one that I proposed as a replacement?
Mr. Chair, can I interject? Can we finish first the one that we discussed regarding the motion of the Sangguniang Bayan resolution, Municipality of Kalayaan, Sangguniang Bayan resolution be tackled first. There's a motion and being seconded for this that what we are discussing right now, Mr. Chairman, Your Honor. And then and we already made that motion that we will refer that to the Commission Appointments Committee on Rules and Resolution for its appropriate action and recommendation for the Sangguniang Bayan resolution, Mr. Chairman, Your Honor.
Mr. Chair,
And the question now, the query of Senator Marcoleta is the second topic that we're going to discuss regarding the minutes of the 04 February 2026 committee meeting that we had, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, I said that the first one is related to the second. Because the moment that we are able to decide na talagang na-tweak lang yung pinagsabi ko, bakit wala naman ako in-advocate na surrender, that will become moot and academic. Kaya ang sinasabi ko, tinatanong ko ang secretary natin, which version now is more aligned with the transcript? Yung bang pinropose ko o yung dating inobjectan ko?
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Honorable Rivera.
as the committee member who seconded the motion of the good majority leader, naalala ko lang po na bawat motion, parang yung mga resolution natin, isang subject lang. So I am reiterating my seconding of the motion of the good majority leader. And tingin ko, yun yung ripe for decision of the committee or ruling of the chair before any other matter po, related o unrelated man, Mr. Chair. Salamat po.
But the most practical way to do this, as I said, because the first one is directly related to the second, let us decide on the second. Which one is supposed to be accepted now as the correct minutes?
I think, Mr. Chair, you will first tackle first, Mr. Chair, as we discuss. You'll first discuss the first subject matter. Then we have time also, Mr. Chair, to discuss for the second subject matter, which is the minutes of the February 4 meeting that we had, Mr. Chair. We will tackle it one at a time for each, because this is another motion and there will be another motion for that, Mr. Chairman, Your Honor.
Thank you, Majority Floor Leader. So we now go to the motion of Honorable Alan T. Duly seconded by Honorable Risa Antiveros.
I'm sorry, Mr.
Sorry,
Chair.
I'm sorry,
I
I'm
think
sorry.
it was my motion.
I'm
It was
sorry.
already
Yes, going back
finished
to
with
the
Representative T.
Yes.
It's my motion regarding the Sangguniang Bayan Resolution number 099016 that we referred that to the Commission Appointments Committee on Rules and Resolutions for its appropriate action and recommendation in determining the proper parliamentary disposition of the petition. Mr. Chairman, Your Honor.
Is there any objection to the motion duly seconded? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved.
Can I have
Thank
a
you for
1 minute
leader.
suspension, Mr. Chair?
1 minute suspension.